Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Good morning to my subscribers in the Philippines. Good evening to my subscribers in America and beyond. And I always give a special welcome to my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate all your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's really been amazing. I'm just going to keep going. I just want to say more power to everybody out there. Happy New Year. My channel is geared toward the new man and woman who's never been to the Philippines before, but has an interest in coming here. My 11 years doesn't make me an expert, but it gives me a unique perspective. And I like to share that with you to help your trip here to become more enjoyable and above all things safer. I'm boots on the ground. I'm right in the center of all this. It's for your benefit. I live among the locals, and I'm always going to give you the nitty gritty. It's just exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. I want to talk to you about how I found my sweet spot here in the Philippines and how you can find your sweet spot here and anywhere, really. And this vlog came about, a gentleman put in my comments, he says, is life really that good for you over there, the way you say it is? Are you just selling somebody a bunch of goods? And I just want to tell him, absolutely it is, but don't take my word for it. There's thousands of Calvins over here who found their sweet spot, who found their utopia. And just like beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, utopia's in the eyes of the beholder. Some men over here and women, it's not just men, have found their utopia and there's no partner involved. I met a guy in Cebu in Ayala Mall. He was from, I think, LA. And we were talking, he was talking about how happy he was, and I asked him, I said, hey, maybe one time, you and your girlfriend or wife and me and my girlfriend can get together, for dinner or something. He said, well, I don't have a girlfriend. He said, I tried that and I didn't like it. He said, but I'm happy here, as happy as he's ever been. And then some guys, their utopia consists of the woman only, man. They've come over here, they found the love of their life, and they've been swept off to happiness and, that they've never known before. But for most of us, it's a combination of things coming together, to form that utopia that you always hear about, to find that sweet spot. See, because like I said, some of you guys, y'all lucky, man. Y'all some of the luckiest son of a guns I've ever known, because you come over here the first trip and it's boom, it's all together. But for people like me, man, it takes time, man. It took every bit of the 11 years that I've been here for me to find my sweet spot, because I just found my sweet spot maybe 4 or 5 months ago, because a sweet spot, it's just something, it's a knowing. You just wake up one day and you be like, man, I'm in my sweet spot. I found a piece of heaven and I'm holding on to it. That's usually what happens. It's not something that you take inventory every day. Am I closer to my sweet spot? No, but it begins with this place. And I tell you all the time, it begins with the Philippines and the people. They welcome you with open arms here. And I'll say it over and over and over. These people here, they're unicorns. Yeah, they leave you alone. There's no pressure to assimilate or anything like that. They open up this country to you to enjoy your heart's content. Yeah, and everything is possible here within reason. And people like me, and I'm not the first one, man. Americans, have been coming here for at least 1899. Since at least 1899, have come here and recreated their lives. All right? And, because there's a lot of, that attracts somebody like me from the West, the laid back atmosphere here. That's number two, the weather. See, the stress, the stress, because see, part of, and the lack of stress, and strain here is what I meant to say, because see, timing is also involved in that combination of things that I'm getting ready to talk about, that makes you, that that you wake up one day and you're in that sweet spot. Because see, over here, I don't have to work, man. You know, that's part of the lifestyle over here, man. See, I'm an insurance agent, and man, you talking about stressful. Anybody in sales will tell you how stressful it is. It's always, what have you done for me lately? And imagine doing that for 18 years, you know. But when you find your sweet spot, man, you'll know it, because it consists of your mind, body, spirit being 100%. The woman, the location, the accommodations, the cost of living, the lifestyle, and the timing. When it all comes together like that, man, at that ultimate, what they call it, optimum. Optimum is a word that they always use when you look up the definition of sweet spot, man. When it all comes together, man, and it creates that utopia, man, you're in a heaven, man. And I'm not selling you a bill of goods, you know, because I'm not the only one. You know, does it happen for everybody? No. You know, because a lot of times people give up, man. They go home, they turn around. But, you know, if you got that doggedness and that fight in you, man, and you just determined that, you know, I want a new way to live, eventually things are going to start coming together. Like I said, for me, it took 11 years for it to happen. But there's some drawbacks here. And coming from, you know, the United States, the biggest drawback here is the geography, man. Hell, it's 18 hours away. It's 8,000 miles away from here. And for some people, that's a big enough deterrent right there that they don't want to deal with that, okay? Just in case of an emergency, or, you know, or something like that. So they be like, man, I don't want to deal with that. It's too far, all right? But, you know, when you find that sweet spot, see, and those things that I mentioned, you know, mind, body, spirit. See, right now, and for the last, I'd say, year or so, I've been getting my mind, body, and spirit together, man. I mean, you know, I got my workout routine, but that's not enough, man. I'm talking about, you know, I read, you know, it's for my mind. You know, my spirit, I meditate. I only meditate 5 minutes a day, man, but it's worth it. See, because I've been close to finding my sweet spot over here before. But, you know, the only other time my mind, body, spirit wasn't together. I had just come out of the divorce. You know, the woman was there. Everything else was there. But my mind, body, and spirit wasn't there. But now it's here. Okay? So then, you know, you got the woman, man. And I'm not just talking about some sweet, pretty, sexy woman sitting across the table from you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole relationship, the conversation. You know, you get along well. You know, the sex. You know, let's be honest, guys. You know, we're men. 88.1% of my viewers are men. You know, and it's good sex. It's great sex. And it's as much sex as you can handle. That sort of thing. See, you know, when I look at her, you know, I fall in love all over again, man. I don't care, man. You know, I'm a tough guy, and I don't care. I'm telling you the truth. You know, she's special. You know, and there's a lot of special people over here. All right? And then, you know, you put all of that. See, I got lucky, too, because with my location, which is next in Lance, the location, because that's when I met her. See, had I not met her, I'd have never known where San Carlos City, Negros Occidental was. I never had heard of it. I stumbled upon this place, you know. But once I got here and I started roaming around and seeing it, I was like, man, this reminds me of back home in the Midwest, a lot of these places. I didn't even know it was one of the cleanest places in the Philippines. The transition for me here was so easy. You know, they got tennis courts, basketball courts, walking areas. You know, I'm getting ready to get a bike. There's no traffic. You know, see, that's another thing. Before you find your sweet spot, you got to kind of know what it is you're looking for anyway. What it is you want. You know, what kind of life you want to live anyway. It goes back to that old saying of, you know, in order to hit a bullseye, you got to have a target. It's that sort of thing. That's, like I said, it's not something you take inventory of every day. Am I getting closer and closer? But just knowing what you want in your mind, once you arrive there, see, you'll know, yeah, this is my sweet spot. And San Carlos City, man, you know, it's just a small city. See, because I like my peace. You know, and I know you hear them roosters and stuff out there, man, but it's a small price to pay for that piece of heaven that I found, man. So location, then accommodation. See, you know, you get all that together, then you move in a place. See, I had a good place in Cebu, a nice place, you know, condominium, paying 15,000 pesos a month. It's about, at the exchange rate now, I guess it would be about, let's see, 17,350. I would say about, you know, less than $300 a month, about $275 a month, in a beautiful community. Beautiful neighbors, treated me very well. But here, my first apartment, it was nice, but it was furnished. And it had 2 old air conditioners. They was pulling a lot of electricity, and my electric bill was like $5,000. One time it was $5,600. I was like, man, I just didn't move to the Philippines to pay that kind of electric bill. So I looked around, she found that old house, and then that was a whole other story. Then finally found this place. You know, I'm paying, you know, $170 a month. It's a big, huge place. It's area, it's modern, and you know, like I said, man, it's right in my sweet spot. See, the accommodations. But it took trial and error. You know, you can't quit. You just got to keep going. You know, and then that contributes to your lifestyle. You know, what kind of lifestyle you want to live. See, I'm laid back. I choose to live a minimalist lifestyle over here. I don't even have a car. Now you can see I got furniture, I got a TV. I just recently bought an air conditioner for my daughter. I've got some creature comforts, but for the most part, I live a minimalist lifestyle over here. You know, and that gives me a lot of freedom. It cuts down on the stress, you know, because see, remember I told you I don't have to work over here. See, so my stress level, man, and it's all come together for this sweet spot. Man, and I'm not going to give it up, and I'm not going to give it up anytime soon. I'm not selling a bill of goods, guys. It's available for you over here if you know what you want. If you got the willingness to stick it out, you know, and fight for what you want out of life, man. You know, you only go around one time, man, as far as I'm concerned, you know. And I'm going to tell you what, my best saying of all is this. When you have nothing to lose from trying and everything to gain and successful, by all means try. See, that's what I live by, guys. I'm telling you now, I'm 57. And when I tell guys, hey, come on over here and try it, man, you know, give it all you got, though. Don't just come over here half-stepping. You know, you may find something over here. You may find something to your liking over here. You know, it's an alternative, man, lifestyle to what you're used to over there. See, because some of us is looking to escape. Yeah, but don't take my word for it. Like I said, there's literally thousands of Calvins over here. But yes, absolutely, there's sweet spots over here in the Philippines, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, the United States. Because see, utopia's here, man. You know, utopia's in the eyes of the beholder. See, because my friends always ask me, man, how are you so happy over in the Philippines? Because see, they only know that imagined Philippines. It's in their mind, going by what the media shows them, what people tell them. See, but I'm boots on the ground. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell them, the real Philippines is a whole lot better than the imagined Philippines, man. So yeah, I'm not selling anybody anything. I'm telling you the truth. It's one of the reasons why I made my channel. Because I wanted to get rid of a lot of that misinformation about the Philippines, all them myths, and I can't do it. It would take me centuries to do that, all the stuff that's piled up. But I want to give people a realistic view of this place. You know, not all that fluff that's out there. You know, if you come over here, you know what you want, you're willing to stick it out, you can find your utopia here, man. You can find it anywhere, really, okay? So thank you so much for stopping by. Again, I found my piece of heaven, man. I'm going to hold on to it as long as I can. If I got 10 years, 15 years, it don't matter, man. I'm in heaven right now. But before I go, I just want to say this too. I did find some more information on the field health policy. Remember I told you customer service over here is lacking. Guy finally gets back to me. And as a foreigner, you qualify for field health, but only after you're here 59 consecutive days and you get that ACR card. You'll get an ACR card. Once you get that, you're able to apply for field health. is 17,000 pesos a year, okay? But you can pay that monthly, quarterly, but there's one catch, and that's why I always suggest that you pay the money up front if you can, or as quick as you can, because you have to have paid 9 months of premiums in the 12-month period in order to avail of the benefits, okay? So it's not, if you're paying, you know, whatever it is, $40 a month, $30 a month, and after 2 or 3 months and something happens, it's not going to kick in until you paid 9 months of premium. So if you can, go ahead and pay that whole $17,000 up front, which is about $350, or as quick as you possibly can to avail of the benefits. And it's better than nothing, guys, trust me. We just had a baby back in August. The bill was like, I ended up having to pay like $16,000. They took off like, PhilHealth took off like 10,000 pesos, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Again, your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel. It's been amazing. You ain't got nothing to lose, guys. Come over here. Okay, I'm not selling you a bill of goods. It's real over here. Okay, you can find it, whatever you're looking for here. But if you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please help somebody. You know, you're out on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs. You just get out from work. You see somebody on the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink. Give them a couple of dollars, man. The pandemic, the stimulus checks is out there. I just got notice that they're mailing mine out. I don't know why, but they're mailing it out. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow in the States, so I'm going to have to figure out some kind of way to get it cashed. I guess I'll just tell my wife to put it in my bank account over there. I don't know. But that's not enough. That's not enough. You know, we're way behind, man. People are struggling over there around the world. That's why it's important we find somebody to help. If you're in the Philippines, remember I told you the other day, man, but the tourism industry being shut down, 10 million jobs, poof, gone. We really need each other over here. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.